The Fourier transform of e raised to power minus 4t square is of the form a and b are constant. The Fourier transform of e raised to power minus at square, that means it is a Gaussian signal. So e raised to power minus at square as Fourier transform under root pi by a, e raised to power minus omega square upon 4a. So exponential has negative sign and omega square. So in which option minus omega square is present? In option D, minus omega square is present. This is one constant. Pi is a constant, a is also some constant, 4a is also the constant, that means that is denoted by b. A and b are constants. So Fourier transform is of the form e raised to power minus omega square. E raised to power minus omega square, only option available is option D. So correct answer for this question is option D. Next question. Fourier transform of x of t cos of 5000 pi t is A, B, C, D. Fourier transform of x of t cos of 5000 pi t is. So Fourier transform of x of t cos of alpha t is, x of t cos of alpha t is 1 by 2 x of omega minus alpha plus x of omega plus alpha. तो 1 by 2 वाले ऑप्शन कौन से है? ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन सी. नाउ बिटवीन two signals we have plus sign. So which option is having plus sign? So option C has plus sign. So correct answer is option C. So it gets shifted by 5000 pi. The signal gets shifted by 5000 pi. So correct answer for this question is option C. Next question. If maximum frequency in x of t equal to 2 kilohertz, then what is maximum frequency in x of t cos of 1000 pi t? Options 2 kilohertz, 2.5 kilohertz, 3 kilohertz, 1.5 kilohertz. Maximum frequency in x of t equal to 2 kilohertz. What is maximum frequency in x of t cos of 1000 pi t? Okay, this 1000 pi t has frequency. So majority of the students are getting the answer. This 1000 pi t has frequency. 1000 pi t equal to 2 pi of t. T cancel, pi cancel. F equal to 1000 upon 500. That means 500. F equal to 500. That means 0.5 kilohertz. And maximum frequency is x of t frequency plus this cos function frequency. So 2 kilohertz plus 0.5 kilohertz, that means correct answer is 2.5 kilohertz. Next question. Fourier transform of e raised to power minus 2t square is. Take your time. So majority is with D. Yes, most of the students have got the correct answer, option D. So here A is 2. A is nothing but 2. We know that e raised to power minus 80 square Fourier transform under root pi by A. E raised to power minus omega square upon 4A. So you have to remember this formula. This type of questions are there. So A value is 2, so under root pi by 2. E raised to power minus omega square. We will represent the answer in terms of omega. 4 into A value is 2 here. So 4 into 2, 8. The correct answer for this question is option D. Under root pi by 2 e raised to power minus omega square upon 8. Next question. It is a little bit difficult question. So I will just read the half portion of the question. That if x of t has spectrum. So this is the spectrum of x of t. Spectrum means frequency domain representation. So x of omega versus omega graph is available. Now question is, just remember this spectrum, origin पे triangle है, ठीक है? हाँ. Then the spectrum of x of t cos of omega ct is, what is spectrum of x of t cos of omega ct? And we have 4 options, A, B, C, D. This one is little bit tricky question. So I will just draw here the spectrum of x of t. This is the spectrum of x of t. W minus W. And here 0. So whenever we multiply with cos alpha t, the spectrum gets shifted to the right side as well as to the left side by omega c frequency. By alpha times, it gets shifted to the right side and left side. So in option A, as you can see that the spectrum is shifted omega c on right side, as well as here it will be minus omega c on left side. In this option it is shifted 2 times, 2 omega c. आपका जो ओरिजिन था, आपका ट्रायंगल कैसा है, ऐसा, तो ये आपका ओरिजिन है, तो ये जो ओरिजिन है ये शिफ्ट होगा ओमेगा सी यूनिट से. ये जो ट्रायंगल का ओरिजिन था ये शिफ्ट हुआ ओमेगा सी यूनिट से. ओके, so on right side as well as on the left side it gets shifted by omega c. In option C, at origin we have the signal. In option D also at origin we have the signal. So these are not correct because the spectrum gets shifted right side and left side, दोनों side shift होता है omega c unit से, not by 2 omega c. So again option B is eliminated. So why I am saying that it is shifted on left side and right side? Because in this formula of x of t cos of alpha t, formula of x of t cos of alpha t as Fourier transform 1 by 2 x of ओमेगा माइनस अल्फा, तो ये शिफ्ट हुआ अल्फा से, मतलब ये जो कॉस की फ्रीक्वेंसी है उससे, प्लस x of ओमेगा प्लस अल्फा. So again it is shifted. This is right shift and this thing is left shift. शिफ्टिंग ऑपरेशन यूनिट नंबर 1 में हमने स्टडी किए थे. So the spectrum gets shifted right side and left side by alpha unit. So in this, in option A, it is getting shifted. This thing is shifted right side and left side by omega c. So that's why correct answer is option A. Now from last class, what is Fourier transform of? So I told you that don't remember by formula. Now if you apply the formula, you may be incorrect. I don't know how many of you have seen the video of how many of you have seen the previous recording. If you have seen the previous recording, you can answer this question very confidently. What is Fourier transform of this signal? A, B, C, D are the options. So this is what happens, that if you remember the formula, but you should know that what are the things present in the formula. So now I am getting different options, A, D, C, 3 different options I am getting, 3 different answers I am getting, and majority is with A. Okay, B also. So I got all 4 options, A, B, C, D. The majority is with A. So if you could have watched the video, then you could have answered it confidently, and definitely your answer was not A if you have seen the video properly. चलो अभी इधर देख लो, A, B, again these are incorrect. Now see here, and after that you give me the answer, okay? Once again I will take the answers from you. So before that I will tell you the concept. So this is a rectangular signal, amplitude is A, let's say the amplitude is 2A, no issue. एम्पलीट्यूड ए है, 2 है, कुछ भी रहने दो. यहाँ पे ड्यूरेशन -t/2, t/2, कुछ भी रहने दो. अभी हमने जो फॉर्मूला याद किया वो था, उसमें ड्यूरेशन था -t/2, t/2, इसका फोरियर था at sinc omega t/2π. For this signal we have derived the Fourier transform answer as at sinc omega t/2π. Now I will tell you the technique by which you should remember. अभी ए की जगह पे कुछ भी आने दो, यहाँ पे t/2 की जगह पे भी कुछ भी आने दो. सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दैट टेक्निक by which you should answer it properly. So see here, the duration is capital T. t/2 minus t/2. What is the total duration? Capital T. And this height is A. And what is area of rectangle? Height into width, length into breadth, right? So A into T. So here is what? Area. Here is what? Area. Then sinc. Area times sinc omega by 2π, that is fixed. Omega by 2π is fixed. And what is this T here? Here my T is nothing but the duration. On x-axis, duration. So here it is capital T, where T is the duration. तो आप ऐसे याद रखो, एरिया sinc times omega by 2π into duration. Okay, instead of remembering the formula in terms of at sinc omega t/2π, try to remember by this way. This will be the most exact way to remember. क्योंकि हमेशा यही चीज चेंज हो जाती और आपके आंसर्स गलत हो जाते, बिकॉज दैट रॉन्ग ऑप्शन इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन द ऑप्शन. अब मुझे आंसर बताओ. नाउ यू टेल मी द आंसर. व्हाट इज एरिया ऑफ दिस रेक्टेंगल? What is area of this rectangle? First tell me in the chat box, what is area of this rectangle? Very good. 280. So area. So 280 वाले ऑप्शंस कौन से हैं? ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन डी. ये ऑप्शंस एलिमिनेट हो गए, ठीक है, बिकॉज एरिया टाइम्स सिंक. Now what is the duration? What is the duration of this signal? On x-axis, how much is the duration? 2t. So our answer is area sinc omega by 2π into duration. Duration is माइनस टी और टी के बीच का ड्यूरेशन कितना है? ये 2t का ड्यूरेशन है. ड्यूरेशन इज 2t. So 2t. So 2 get cancel out. Area is 280. So 280 times sinc omega t by pi. So correct answer is option D. So now majority of the students got the correct way to calculate such type of answers. ठीक है. अभी यहाँ पे t की जगह पे वैल्यूज भी रहने दो तो भी आप कैलकुलेट कर पाएंगे. यू कैन कैलकुलेट दिस आंसर. So area into sinc omega by 2π into duration. So you will always be correct. Now this question, Fourier transform becomes 0. So x of t signal is given and we have to identify when the Fourier transform becomes 0. When the Fourier transform becomes 0. This we have to identify. Okay, 2 pi 4 pi. Okay, now please see here. तो हमेशा यहाँ पे थोड़ी मिस्टेक्स हो जाती ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में. तो चलो अभी ध्यान दो एक बार. जो हमने फार्मूला डिराइव किए थे, दैट फार्मूला विच वी हैव डिराइव इज ओमेगा इक्वल टू 2n पाई divided by t. The formula which we have derived is nothing but 2n pi divided by t, where n is integer 1, 2, 3, 4, not 0. It is non-zero integer. n is a non-zero integer. n is non-zero integer. और आप लोग एक बार फिर से इस वीडियो को देखो जो मैंने अपलोड किया फोरियर लेक्चर नंबर 3. यू विल गेट मोर क्लैरिटी. हाँ, n इज द नॉन जीरो इंटीजर. ठीक है. What is this t here? T is the duration. What is this t here? T is also the duration. So for this signal, what is the duration? जल्दी से बताओ चैट बॉक्स में. What is the duration here? For this signal, what is the duration? 4 is the duration. ये duration है. 2 minus 2 plus 2, duration is 4. So omega will be 2n pi divided by 4. Now put n equal to 1. So what you will get? 2 pi by 4. That means pi by 2. Put n equal to 2. So you will get 4 pi by 4. That means pi. So correct answer for this question is pi by 2 and